How did a listener have one of the most embarrassing moments of his life, and how does he deal with it? Here's what he says. Again, he is absolutely wanting to be anonymous. He made that
all right
very clear. Crystal clear. Very clear. He says, had the most horribly embarrassing thing happen to me.
Okay.
The most embarrassing moment of my life, guys, this week. And I'm struggling to deal with it. You people are the only ones I would ever consider telling this to.
And every one of our listeners.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's anonymous.
Yeah.
Right.
So my wife is out of town all week for work.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, we haven't had a chance to get busy in a while. So I decided to spend a little alone time with my penis.
As you should.
My 19-year-old son had it out with his friends for the night.
Okay.
I took a shower.
Yep.
Got comfy in bed.
Okay.
And let the porn fire up on the TV.
TV style.
Little too bold.
He went TV
Little
style.
too far.
I never do this.
Nope.
But since no one was home, I also fired up the volume. And really got into it.
Oh, my God.
What a fool.
Well, literally, just as I'm ready to blow, the door to my room bursts open and my son walks in.
Let this be a lesson.
He screamed, "Oh my God, Dad!"
No.
And I tried to stop,
No.
but it was too late.
Oh, he just kept going.
Oh, Jason. I could hear him screaming in the
Screamed
next
so
room.
loud from the other room. We heard him
my
with his
God.
microphone off.
He didn't even turn his mic on, and we heard him.
Sorry. It was so shocking. I thought they were soundproof.
They are.
Not
They
when you scream.
They were designed.
What?
There was high hopes of soundproof.
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah.
He saw that, screamed even more, and ran out.
Well, I mean, you can't finish. You can't. You
He
just
texted me later saying he was going to stay at his buddy's place.
can't. I bet I'll see you in a couple years.
It's now been 2 days, and we haven't said a word to each other.
Oh, God. I mean, I don't even know.
His wife gets home tonight,
You got to tell your
according
wife.
to the math here. He says, you guys, how would you deal with this? I am literally mortified. I can't believe my son saw me finish. It was the worst moment of my life.
The finish of your father.
Well, he saw where it began.
Yep.
That's where you came from, boy.
You should never look into the infinite.
No one is supposed to see the Big Bang
Dear God.
with their own eyes.
But you never talk about it again. You're probably going to have to deal with
Well,
it.
that's what he's wondering. Like, should I get ahead of this, or do you think he'd say something to my wife?
Why would he ever
He's
do
not
that?
going
will
to.
not say anything.
He's not going to, but like the relationship is different now.
Yeah, no, you're going to notice him probably dressing like the crow.
And I could
Throwing his
see
hair, covering one eye.
that you might have to be like when all of a sudden the behavioral changes kick in and the son is doing all the drugs and everything to try and forget this moment. You might have to give your wife a heads up, like, it's my fault. I finished in front of him.
know.
I finished in front
Well,
of
what's
him.
going to happen is they're going to be at a barbecue or something, and the dad's going to squirt some ketchup onto a plate, and then he's going to throw up, and then he'll have some explaining
Yeah.
Don't squeeze any mayo around him. You guys, as a couple of us are parents here,
Yep.
I'm like almost hyperventilating even thinking about that happening. That would be the
It's
worst.
too late now for him, but he really needed to pretend like. I mean, when you have teenage kids coming in and out, you
man,
you
you
can't
just
just do
can't.
whatever
He was
you
gone
want.
for the night.
Can't do this stuff.
Yeah,
You
and
just
lock a
still
door.
lock
Lock a
and for the
door.
love of
Yeah.
God, man, it's
Yeah.
easy to not get caught.
I guess he
jerking it.
just thought, no, wife's out of town, son's out for the night. He's got the place to himself,
Teenagers
right?
come and go. You never know when they'll.
Yeah, it's,
Even if
real,
I
it's a
heard-
real risk.
Even if I heard the sounds of the porn of my father,
You wouldn't just walk in too.
my hair would look like those Island Boys.
The only thing, and I
I've
don't know
seen the
what
porn of
happened
my
here
father.
because he doesn't say that. My kids barge into rooms all the time, so we got to be very careful. But they always have earbuds in, or they're listening. Like they're not paying attention to anything around them. They always have music playing or
when I saw the porn of my father, I walked downstairs and into the living room area, or like the dining room, into the kitchen, and I could see the TV that was in the living room, and it had the porn of my father on.
Oh.
And I knew to turn around and go back upstairs.
That's smart. Real
like
smart.
I did not peer into the room of the porn of my father. I just caught a glimpse of the porn of my father.
You get to step in.
And
But this guy saw way more.
he saw it all. He saw everything.
jizz of his father.
That is just
Like throughout Lord of the Rings, as they're making their way to Mordor, like the Mount Doom is in the background, and you see it.
Yep.
You know?
And
And
it's
that's
scary.
kind of always been like my dad's bedroom. Like, I'm like, I don't want to ever.
oh yeah.
I'm not
know.
gonna look at its general direction.
Yeah, you
I don't
know.
I mean, I'm trying to think of any positives here. At least it wasn't a daughter,
Right.
right? So that's a
He
positive.
will 100% not do what you're worried about. He's going to
No,
just
he
probably
will
go
try
to
not to
therapy.
talk
I
and
about
can't
it, yeah.
imagine him telling his mom.
No,
I
he'll
really
never
can't, because he
tell his
doesn't
mom.
want to reveal that embarrassment.
No,
either,
no,
I'm sure.
I don't
He's
think
just as embarrassed.
it won't be any kind of like, your son just told me that you jerked in front of him. Like, it's going to be, why is little Johnny acting so weird around you?
His PS here says, my son tells his buddies everything.
Oh yeah, no, he told
Should I
him.
tell him not to say anything?
No,
He
dude.
won't.
Shush,
He
shush.
won't say anything about
He's not
that.
gonna say. I would never tell my friends. I'm like, I just saw my dad finish.
No, why would you that guy? You wouldn't
I
say
would
that.
never. I would never. Like I've told my friends like almost everything.
Yeah.
That would be one thing you wouldn't tell them.
That is, you keep that. You take that to your grave.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd be doing like lobotomy research and seeing where that memory might be if I could drill into it.
Black myself.
Yeah. Nothing works on that. Nothing works on that. That's the only thing that there's part of me that's like, man, stuff is going to be different now. There's no going back. There's no putting the genie back in the bottle. He's had his own father-son singularity happen.
That's what it is.
Where
Singularity.
there was the relationship they had before the
And
finishing
now it's
of your
totally-
father,
Oh, that's so sad, though,
and then the
too.
relationship
sad.
after.
It's sad
It is
that this
sad.
moment.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Not to make you feel worse. the
I
guy.
can't even imagine having that conversation, but you wouldn't say like, buddy, I'm so embarrassed. You never should have seen that. You know, it's a normal thing to do. Like to try and make it somewhat, try and mend that
I
relationship.
don't even know, man.
You just
Maybe
gotta
you
try
send
and
him maybe you send him like one of those singing telegrams.
Oh, sorry, you saw your dad finish.
You know, like I don't know if like, because I know that if my son found me in a spot like that, even if I was like in the kitchen, you know, and I'm getting stuff ready, and then I hear him, and I'm like, "Hey, Ro, come here." He would never. Like he's like, "No, man." Like
Never answer your
he
call
wouldn't-
again.
He'd never come in the room to just talk. Like he'd think every time I wanted to talk to him
You'd be jerking.
that it would be about that.
Oh,
It would be about that. It's terrible. What a terrible thing. I don't know what to say to this guy. He really made a big mistake by getting too comfortable. You got too comfortable with yourself.
Yeah.
He did get real romantic. He
did,
has to change
man.
his.
he took a shower.
Well, he
It's too
showered and
late
like
now,
laid in
though.
bed.
It's too
and
late
it's
now.
like
on this big screen.
you know, I've had to curb my jerking habits.
Of course, you have
just got to
to.
get a
Every
quick
parent
one, you
does.
know.
Yep.
Just got to get a quick one.
Yep.
And I don't
Time
think
to
his kid
seduce
would.
yourself?
I don't think his kid would listen either.
Well,
All he's going to
this-
do is see
No.
his O face every time he
That's
talks.
it.
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
Because it's a mixture of O and terror.
Terror.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Well, when it happened, it was
Oh,
probably
it's
like
awful.
one of those scenes in movies where it's like the sun
wolf
turns
face.
into the moon, and then there's a pack of wolves running, and then there's like just ants consuming a corpse.
Oh, yeah. Like a Nine Inch Nails video.
Right. That's what he saw.
thank God he didn't jump up and run.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, I don't know how you would jump up and run.
But just like, I don't know. Sometimes you just instinct be like, hey, what are you?
Run at him.
Pull a blanket over
And then you're
yourself.
covered.
That's
Yeah, get a
insane.
blanket,
Get
man.
a
It's so easy to not
blanket.
just be
Oh,
out.
my God.
And he saw the.
If you don't have an emergency blanket right there, then you're a fool. And I hate to
Yeah,
say
he
it
got
to
way
this
too
guy.
comfortable. Way too comfortable.
Even imagine just kicking all the blankets off
There's like
with
a
a
million
TV.
mistakes made.
Yeah, there were. He just thought it was just him. Like, no one's coming home. I never get this opportunity.
Maybe he just, I don't know if he's just
And I mean, like,
because they have normal sex, like he doesn't do it much, and that's what jumped up and bit him.
I mean, get a ring or something. That'll indicate someone's there.
Get a door lock.
Well, and you just got to give up making love to yourself like that.
Yeah.
You either bust
I
one
don't
out,
make
he
love to
really
myself.
was
treating himself to something special.
I F me. You know what I mean?
my
Like,
God.
I'm not making love to myself.
I
Chuck.
have me too. I have me quick. And
F each other.
Yeah. I am quick.
treat myself like a horse.
Yeah.
Someone said,
little slut.
best advice, don't make it more awkward than it is. Just be upfront and apologize and keep it
No.
between you guys.
You speak no word of it.
You're
man, I
men.
don't
You
know
know
what
what
to-
men do. The wife doesn't need to know.
I think the best case scenario would be just one day the son out of nowhere makes a joke about it. And then we're past the weirdness of it.
The only person that could help him possibly that I know about is Dr. Strange or that lady that taught him how to do magic.
The multiverse.
Yeah, he's got to go back. He's got to go back through the Jizziverse. There's no going back to the Jizziverse.
Oh, dude.
Take me back to the Jizziverse.
No. It's
Dr.
a
Strange is the
dream.
only one that can help you if he's still got that ring or whatever.
Tell this guy, someone else said on the 5-hour energy text lines, tell this guy to sit with this kid, explain to him he was having a good time. He wasn't supposed to come in
that
without
makes it
knocking.
worse.
Don't do any of that.
No, we're not even
I'm
going to
all
read the
for
rest.
just never talking about it again.
Dad was just having a good time. Someone said it's really a potato skins moment.
No,
it's not.
No,
because,
Like,
like,
we're
this is-
ranch-covered potato skins.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, I would never be able to take my son for potato skins ever again. Because even if I was like, hey, you want to go get something to eat? He'd be like, nah.
Yeah.
Like, nah. Because he would think.
But I'd be, okay. God forbid anything like that ever happened to me. I'd be devastated more about the relationship being affected. That's
Right,
what
rather
really
than-
would affect
yeah.
me.
And I mean,
I've
I
affected
guess-
my future with my son.
Right, and you have. And I guess the whole thing is you give your son some time. But if you do feel like I've lost my son, then you just have to at some point be like, dude, get over it. You saw me finish.
Oh my
I'm like, we are father and son, and I don't want to lose you. You saw me finish. You think I like that?
I feel
You think I like it?
I feel like after that conversation, the son is in the hospital like, boop.
But, I mean, I get it. You've lost your son. You know? I've lost my boy! I lost my boy! You're Daniel Day-Lewis, dude. You're Daniel Day-Lewis. You've got to start screaming. You got to get in front of a church, and a priest has got to smack you around. My boy! I hurt my boy! I lost him! You're Daniel Day-Lewis. Watch No Country for Old Men. Is that it?
No.
There will be
There will
blood.
be blood, yeah.
There will be blood. There will be blood. And there will be blood.
So
Your
bad.
blood.
Like, it is like a horrible thing. Rodrigo has a comment here. Hello, Rodrigo.
Hey, yeah, like, so the universe of the relationship has been unbalanced,
Yeah.
and there's only one way to balance it back out.
Oh no, he can't.
No,
he
what?
can't do what
Rodrigo.
you're
What are you
I know.
talking about, Rodrigo?
I know your
You
talk
gotta
of
walk-
balance and hang up. Hang up.
What does he say?
Hang up.
Rodrigo says fight fire with fire.
Yeah.
The son should fire back?
Yes, exactly.
That is what Rodrigo says.
Yeah.
That is
His
horrifying.
theories are outlandish.
Yes. His theories are the devil's work.
All right, so I think we're on the same page here. Let it be for now.
Yep.
If he doesn't bring it up, you don't bring it up. You all know what happened. And then if it does get too weird and he just like won't even look at you, won't talk to you, then maybe sit him down and just,
No,
say,
don't sit him down. Get in there. He's sitting down already. You run in the room and Daniel Day-Lewis him.
You have to, Daniel. You have to go full
That's
Daniel
it.
Plainview,
You just have to. You just have to let him have
and
it.
you can't shake protein drinks around him. You can't.
Oh my God.
There's so much you can't do.
Spray whipped
There's so
cream.
much you can't
Yeah,
do.
I know.
You can't.
Oh no. You can't have a squirt gun fight
Oh, you
with
can't.
anybody.
Nope.
I mean, the son learned a valuable knock first lesson
Yeah.
too, right?
Oh yeah, like the son is at
Oh,
fault.
he sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the son, like both of you make mistakes. And I think in your Daniel Day-Lewis speech, you have to mention that it's not just your fault, it's everyone's fault. You know, it's the mom's fault for leaving dad feeling like he needed to do such a
It's not the
thing.
mom's fault.
Yeah, I would have everyone in there. I'd be
no.
passing around that.
No,
You
you
should have taken care of me better. I wouldn't have needed to jerk it. Then your boy wouldn't have seen me finish. And now I've lost my boy.
Oh my God, the worst moment.
People are telling me to watch him.
Yeah.
Awful.
I don't know. Like if that ever happened to me, I just best case scenario. I hope I turned into 100 doves and fly away like that. Like that's what I hope.
Oh, it doesn't. It's awful. It's, yeah, I mean, I wish that is what happened. Like you just ascended. I wish you would just ascend.
Yeah, they just
You're not going to. It's so awful.
no. Gonna have to live with
So
that.
awful.
But you don't talk about it.
No.
Man, brutal, man. So good luck. I hope it just kind of fades away and he's okay with you.
I don't know if we helped him or made him feel worse.
There's no helping him.
No, I mean, he's done
I
it.
mean it's a real there will be blood situation.
Yep.
He's gonna be sitting at a bowling alley with a dead guy at some point.
Yeah,
just
I
like,
Drink it up.
I'm
Drink
finished.
it all up.
We wish you the best, but it's a brutal moment
Yeah.
to be involved in. I just honestly, it gives me such anxiety to even think of being in that situation as a dad.
Yeah.
And hopefully it fades away and your relationship is okay. It'll never be the same, but I hope it's okay. At least it's okay.
It won't be.